Sword mastery. Oh, this up here is just sword mastery, I see. Whoa. Strength 25, need that one eventually. I don't know if I can get through here. I have to go through here to get to that 25 strength. You have power again! You have the power, power, power!
You won't get away with this.
Pretty high estimate just died again? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Ragesin. I hope you're not, like, suffering too much with the being snowed in kind of thing, you know? Like, able to get into work kind of thing?
Alright, let's go.
Mwah!
Nice.
They're not ham sandwiches, they're ham-witches. As in, they're witches made out of ham. Oh my god. Favorite fashions of the Masters of Magic. A witch's hat, a witch's robe, and a wizard's robe. Nice. Let's take a look at these because they might be special looks, outfits. Focus by 2. Nope. And they're both for the actual casters. I thought they might be for Serena. Yeah, that's where I came up. No, the first versions of them are called ham witches. These are just called ham witches. My god. Just wow. Oh boy, we were taking notes for troll potential. The latest power increase has just been so absurd. I think I can go up now. I thought there was one other thing though. Nope. I must have hit any kind of green button that there was already. I think this is the Serpent Book. Oh, that's, yeah. Tragedy. Oh no! It's not a cannon box, it's a mimic. Totally different. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. No! My god, dude.
Let there be light.
Watch it miss. That is way too OP. AoE death. 2 attacks around. Oh my god.
I owe you one.
That didn't even do half of it. Oh, I got multi-thrust now. Holy shit. Oh, multi-thrust is pretty good. Pretty good. Oh man, that thing killed it. The little kill damage before you act thing. Seed of skill. What? All that for a seed of skill, man. Frickin' mimics, dude. They are just... I can't believe I haven't game over to a mimic yet, to be honest. I'm so surprised that I haven't game over to a mimic yet. Like, I've been getting lucky with my reses because it's a 50% chance. Curios of the Lost Kingdom. 900 of years ago, before the kingdom that stood on the site of Now-What was reduced to ruin, its wizards created some of the most advanced magical devices our world has ever seen. The nation's chancellor, in his loyal devotion to king and country, invested greatly in the development and distribution of vast numbers of these artifacts, many of which have survived to this day. Among them, perhaps the most commonly encountered nowadays are the magic doors that protect vaults and strong rooms the world over, and which can only be opened with the fabled magic key. Imagine the bankers and quartermasters' dismay when Now-What fell and the Chancellor disappeared forever, along with the key that they so desperately needed. I mean, I did find a literal giant mimic, so I mean... If a giant mimic didn't do me in, I'm just gonna go with I'm invulnerable. You know? I'm just gonna go with I'm invincible. I'm invincible! Now, is that actually the one? Oh, there's two. There's two, so this is down somewhere I haven't been. Hi, die. Exactly, Weewa. Exactly. If I haven't died to mimics, then I'm literally invincible. Proven fact. Like, if any of those reses didn't land, Mercury Bandana, I would have died on so many different fights. Agility. I don't really need Charm with the MP. The defense drop isn't that bad, but the agility increase is huge. Although, he's already got one that gives him agility. What about for her, though? She can't equip it. So I think I should put it on Honk. Oh man, we got our stupid normal hero back. I would put on the Drazalian stuff again, but we've had it for long enough. We can go normal outfit for a while. Oh, you can't even fall down. I was being all cautious. Hey Phoenix, what's going on? Thanks for the host. If I could put the bunny suit on Honk, I would. You remember what I did with DQ Builders too? You remember what I did with DQ Builders too. If I could put the bunny suit on Hunk, he would never take it off. To be honest, the clinking of the armor was getting a little old. Snap, crackle, and pop. Honk, I am so glad I went into one-handed swords. At first I thought he was just gonna be like more defensive and not have to worry about dying or anything, and you know, whatever, it's just for the metal slash. But now, especially with dual wield falcon blades, like, man, he's just a monster. It's gonna be really hard to take these away. Okay, so what is this? Secrets of Firmament. I mean, okay, so I live in Reno, right? And I've been to many a casino, and something that she's wearing is actually almost exactly to how a lot of the bartenders would dress, almost exactly, except for without the bunny ears. It's very similar. They'd have like the unitard kind of thing with tights or fishnet stockings and the little flaps coming down. They just wouldn't have the bunny stuff on top of that. I don't think they make them dress like that anymore, but I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they do though. It's been a while since I've really been into a casino and walked around. But that actual attire back at least in the early 2000s and late 90s was incredibly normal for a casino worker. Well, a female casino worker, like either the dealers or the bartenders. Oh, this is third floor, not the second. Okay. I mean, you can donate money to me, but I'm definitely not going to take it to a slot machine or gamble in real life, because that's a fool's errand. Like, if you go gambling, you don't go gambling, you go spending money, you know what I mean? Like, if you put money in a machine, just count it as gone, because like the reality is you're just not gonna get it back. Oh my god. The crits recently have been disgusting. So many crits. The worst curse. Oh. Yeah, we did. So I came back down this way. But I don't think I'm supposed to hit the button again. Oh, don't get jebaited, damn it. Lego Metal time!
Let's do this.
Yes! Yes! I need to dual wield with him so he gets two hits on it with Metal Liquor. We don't have it yet because liquid metal slimes have a lot of HP. We need it to not run again. But I can multi-thrust for a lot of attempts at hitting. Oh, yeah, baby. Got him. $10,000 XP again, baby. 6 skill points. 5, nice. Dude, I got how many? I got like 5 regular metal slimes and so far 2 liquid metals. That's like more metal slimes I've ever got in an entire DQ playthrough of any time ever, unless I was grinding them, which is never.
Ha!
Okay, we've been up here before. Aha. The big prize, I guess, which is all the books. Oh ye forbidden deed. Most forbidden, terrible power, time shattered, ruin shall fall to ruin. Oh, that all? That's not such a big deal. Oh, spirits and ye plain beyond. The tomb concerneth realm, but all invisible, however, within dwell the spirits of spirits. Mayhap even time itself. Or something. Okay. Long, long ago, age of gathered together, lo ye forgotten, a people lost to time. Great. Great. Awesome. Love these books. Fantastic. I like a back door. Path leading back to the entrance as app opened. Okay. Haha, your friend is dead forever, just like you.
Did I do all right? I feel better than ever.
Yeah, it's the Yggdrasil tree thing. There once was a world in which there was a kingdom, in which there was a town that has been brought to the brink of destruction by monster attacks more times than we counted. Life was so hard for the poor villagers, and the fear of stress got so great that they pled with the wisest men among them, a hunched gray old man, to do something. The old man thought that he thought, and he thought some more. He could not save the village by the strength of his own arm. He did not know how to fight, and was far too old to learn. So he set his mind to seeking out another solution. Lost in thought, he paced hither and yon through the village. until he tripped upon a small stone and fell flat on his backside. And with that, an idea struck him. This tiny stone was so sturdy and strong that it brought a man hundreds of times its size to its knees. Imagine that a piece of rock hundreds of times bigger than, again, might do. And so the old man got to his feet, and though dust and mud still covered his hands and face, he swore then and there that to make a mighty stone warrior powerful enough to protect the town. Oh. Ethereal stone. Neato. Why do all British game characters sound like they're from Harry Potter? So there's this thing, Cheebers, and it's probably the most kind of like offensive to UK.
Another one bites the...
Because there's this, in a lot of movies and shows, there's this fake British accent. And the thing is that like people think it's like a legitimate accent, but it's not. It's a completely made up accent that nobody in the entire world speaks. And it kind of goes like this, and you hear it in all sorts of movies and television shows like Game of Thrones and Harry Potter. But nobody talks like that, ever, in the entire world. Nobody speaks that accent at all. The reason they do it is because it sounds authentic. It sounds exotic, you know? Oh, we already did this one. It sounds exotic, so people think that the way they speak can't be considered wrong. Okay, so hold on. You know how I talk about people saying that the people think that Japanese voice acting is better than American voice acting? Spoiler, it's not. But because you don't understand the nuances and of conversational Japanese, you think it's better because you don't understand that it's not. You don't understand what conversational Japanese sounds like, so you can't understand that it's actually bad voice acting or not very great or just, you know, generic or whatever. So a lot of people think Japanese voicing is better in a lot of games and they'll play that way. But the truth is, you just are ignorant of what that sounds like, and that's the same mentality behind that fake British accent and why we don't perceive it as bad. So you can just talk about whatever you wish, and as long as you talk with that accent, oh, by golly, people will think it's legitimate. And this is the way that these people speak, of course. Naturally. How could it be any other way? Denizen, thank you for the 3-month sub. Thank you very much for the continued support. Appreciate that, man. How's it going, dude? Cheebers is actually British. Like, he actually lives in the UK. So, I mean, I think he's an authority on the matter. Ignorance is bliss mentality. It's 100% at Fonmaster. It's 100%. Although, to be fair, I think a lot of English voice acting, especially nowadays, is quite good. Quite good. Very good, in fact. I honestly, when you start to hear the repetition of voice talent in Japanese voice acting, oh my god, another!
All right, let's go.
You start to dislike Japanese voice acting quite a bit. I left. Because Japanese voice acting is so repetitious, I actually don't like it. It's just the same archetype over and over and over again. Oh, awarded for claiming victory in at least 500 battles. Jeez, doesn't feel like 500 battles, that's for sure. Is that where I need to go? Probably, yeah. There's only like 7 or 8. It's more like 15 to 20 because I mean there are some that are more used than others, yeah. But like you got like, you know, oh, molten globules, nice. Those are rare. You got like, because they're rare drops for metal slimes. You got like 4 or 5 females and 4 or 5 males, and then you got like a couple kids, a couple old ladies, a couple old men, you know, and then the generic, you know, NPC kind of character. So there's a little bit more than just that, but yeah. But yeah, again, there's like 7 or 8 that are very commonly used, and another 10 or so that are, you know, uncommonly used, a little bit more. Uncommon. And it gets annoying because it's like, oh look, I'm watching anime, guess what, the hero character is gonna sound like this, and sure enough they do, you know. So I tend to prefer my games in English anyway, just because like I can understand English. Hey, wow, crazy, you know, being able to watch your game instead of read it. But on top of that, just because I tend to get annoyed by Japanese voice acting. But the thing is, you might be thinking, well, why don't they change it up? The reason is because they don't want to. They expect that sort of thing, so they don't want it changed. They want to have that repetitious sort of character archetype stuff going on. So just the way it is, you know. They like it that way, and they don't make anime for us poor pathetic Western gaijins. They make anime for themselves. You find it funny? Yeah. See, the thing is, as being British, you probably have a much different opinion about it. But the reality of it is, it's not meant to be like. It's only meant to sort of emulate a British accent, but not to like specifically be British, but just to be alien to people. It's meant to be something that we can't understand or fathom or like learn about. So because of that, it feels authentic, it feels exotic, and we can just. I mean, have you ever watched a movie with the fake British accent and like thought that the way they talked or the words that they used or the fanciness in which they approached situations felt unnatural? Nobody in the entire world talks with fancy language. Like, they don't go, ah, yes, quite indeed, yes. Nobody says that. Nobody in the entire world. But it seems totally natural when you have that fake accent. It feels like something that's completely natural because we don't understand why it's not. Super cool kit. Winter's wings and shiver sticks. Those are probably new staves and wands for my dual-wielding girl of wanding. She's got a wand in each hand. Nope. But it is oh, new boomerang, baby! Finally! God dang, it's been forever! Ever since I've gotten a boomerang. Oh, I can't buy avabranches. Maybe I need a certain level before I can buy them, because avabranches aren't hard to come by. I can go grab some right now. It seems weird that I can't. I feel like the materials that you can buy require a certain level. It's not arbitrary. It's not like, oh, these are rare so you can't buy these. It feels more like I just need to be a higher level. Unless I got lucky with the one avabranch that I did get. I feel like that little library dungeon I went in is probably unique, and I won't, it's not story required or anything like that. What's up, Scotty? Too hottie. The 21 months, man. Thank you for 21 months of Twitch Prime, dude. I bet this will come undone once I melt stuff. Now I do need to ride big, strong, robot, horny guy. Na, 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 na. He's got RPG chick. It's got horns. They're really big horns, so he's very horny.